No, when I was dropped onto Earth in the 100, my parachute didn't deploy, so I'm still wondering why that happened, and the rest of them made it. So I'm still trying to recuperate from that. Did you believe that? No, come on. No, I'm shooting an action parkour movie right now in New York City called Tracers, and been doing all my own stunts and pulling them all off beautifully. And then cut to, I'm just maintaining my workout regime and doing my butt blasting workout and rolled my ankle. So Murphy's Law, right? Do the complicated stuff, you're fine, and then just jump squats. So I'll be fine in a couple weeks.
What was it about the 100 script that jumped out to you?
Sci-fi, number one. I've never been a part of a sci-fi project ever. The fact that I got to go back up to my Canadian roots up in Vancouver and shoot there is very appealing to me, absolutely, being a northern girl. And just how, with a brand new world, the possibilities are truly endless where the storyline can go. And it's got something for everybody, because the younger generation of the 100 on Earth, and then the older generation cast, great ensemble cast up in space. I think it's got something for everybody. Like, we joke our demographic is like 13 to 95. So, yeah.
What was it about your character that you particularly appealed to?
Octavia Black has got a chip on her shoulder. How she ended up in prison, since no matter what crime you commit, big or small, because you're dealing with population control on the Ark, you wind up in jail. So Octavia's crime was just simply being born in blasphemy. She was raised underneath the floorboards. So when she got discovered, they executed her mother, and she ended up in jail. So the fact that she's just got a chip on her shoulder and now released into the world and able to do whatever the hell she wants, and doesn't let anyone get in her way, and it's an exciting character to play, sure.
It seems like every character in the pilot is in potential danger of death at any time. Does that scare you at all?
In real life, or
Yes,
Octavia Black?
as an actress.
As an actress, am I scared of death?
Like the character dying.
Oh, the character
Yeah,
dying.
are you scared
No,
of
I know
the
I'm
character?
safe for the first season, so that's good. It's on the paper. Yeah.
Although there was a pretty harrowing scene with your character and water, and
Yeah.
can you talk about
Jason Rothenberg, our writer and executive producer, when he told me what was going to happen to me, he's like, just, you know what, it's easier, let me show you. And he played that scene out of Jaws where the girl's getting dragged around everywhere, and he's like, that's going to be you. So I was excited. It was good. It was fun to jump in the river up in Canada, glacier-fed river, nice and chilly, wakes you up, fresh.
What was it like shooting that scene? Was it just, were you on a rig?
Yeah, there was a rig underneath on your hips, and they pull you around everywhere, and the shot of it actually coming towards me is like a big water can with almost like a garbage bag tail, so it looks like it's like, it makes the wave come. It's pretty cool, the stuff that they think of. It looks really real to me, so, I mean, if I was surfing and I saw that, I'd freak out, so, yeah. When do you start shooting the rest of the episodes? August 19th, we begin shooting up in Vancouver and finish off the last 12 episodes.
Where would you like to see your character go in the 13-episode season?
I know, I have a feeling, because me and Eliza are the only two girls on Earth, basically, that we're going to butt heads, and it's going to be a feuding fire between us. Hopefully I start my own alliance and get everybody on Team Octavia.
Do you think the producers are going to utilize your new parkour skills for the season?
Start parkouring over tree stumps and whatnot like a monkey? Maybe. I mean, I can suggest that. I'll throw that out there. Yeah, one can only hope.
What do you think of action women in science fiction like Sigourney Weaver?
I'm sorry, pardon?
What do you think of action women in science fiction like Sigourney Weaver, like kind of those iconic action leading ladies for sci-fi?
I mean, they're inspiring to me because being a tomboy growing up, I was always into things that gave me an adrenaline pump. I mean, I ride my Harley around LA everywhere. I do it as much as I can. Anything that gets my blood pumping is really exciting to me, and I really love just being an actress. So if I can mesh those two together, it's like the best sandwich I can ever take a bite out of, really.
what's your favorite moment in the pilot and why? That you can talk about.
My favorite moment in the pilot is when we finally find Mount Weather. That's what we've been looking for the entire time, and then you just see Devin get a spear thrown, and we don't know he did it, and I still don't. The writers are pretty tight-lipped about things, so I'm curious to know who's out there. I want to know. I can't wait. Yeah.
Did the shoot remind you of just like a random camping trip at all?
I don't know if any of my childhood camping trips ever ended with like spears being thrown, but hey, we would try for sure. It was a lot of fun because, since Earth was completely wiped out, we're just stepping foot. There's literally nothing there. So the fact that we're not in a studio and we get to be outdoors the entire time in beautiful British Columbia, I feel very fortunate to be there with my great castmates that I love spending time with in the crew.
Is your character going to have any sort of romantic
Yes,
moments?
I've been told Octavia gets passed around like a hot potato. So, and I'm the only one with any family down there because my brother snuck down on the dropship as well, so I'm assuming he's going to have a very hard time with that. Yeah.
Can you talk about the dynamic between you and your character and your brother?
Yeah, I haven't seen my brother in years, so that moment when she comes down and he tells me how big I've gotten and whatever, and he gives me that opportunity, that gift to let me be the first one to take that first step on Earth, especially because she was held in captivity for so long, for 13 years, to be concealed and hidden. I think that was a really sweet gesture to him to just be like, hey, we're together now, here you go. Everybody else stay back and have my Neil Armstrong moment. It's great.
Is this focused on? Do you think this is a story of redemption? What in an overarching sense, what are you hearing from the writers about the kind of the themes of the show?
Like I said, they're really tight-lipped. I have no idea where this is going, and I like surprises. Yeah, so.
What do you hope is going to be out there? Like, what do you hope it is that through that sphere?
Oof. I hope it's some like cross between like human and like something that the nuclear fumes cause, like some deformed like ogre thing. I have no idea. I have no idea. Or maybe there was people on Earth already, or maybe it's one of us, another one of the 100 that are trying to kill us off because they don't want us to find Mount Weather. Maybe they want to keep all the resources to themselves because they're so used to hogging everything up in space due to limited resources. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't wait to find out. Look at the way.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Cool. Awesome. Have a good day.